Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Alright, so we have a race going, but there is something else that just kind of popped up here. It's the only other news item that I actually have. I thought it was kind of interesting, so let's take a look. So, they're doing 3 days of cells at Monsterwood. Okay, where did this come from? So we got Berkdar, we got Mercurius, we got Oros, and we got Brynhilda. So, if you have any cells of them, this might help you along. If you don't have any cells of them, and you don't have them, this is an excellent opportunity to get a little head start. You might pick up, 20, 30, 40 of one of them, and then you have another cells sale come by and maybe be able to get it. Who knows? Or maybe you just get a whole bunch of them, right? And then trade among your teammates. So this is an excellent opportunity. I'm actually hoping to get a lot of Berkdar because I do have another one of him. I know it wouldn't be enough to rank him up, but it is actually on the way, isn't it? It is on the way. So the only one I don't have is Brynhilda. I have, I think, about 50 or 60 of her after the first time going through this event. So I might actually be able to get enough to put her together, so that I wouldn't mind that at all. Wouldn't mind that at all. So this was a little surprise, and it's a pleasant surprise. And they can do that as often as they want. I will watch your videos. Alright, so let's go into the event. And before I go into the event, I am going to have to apologize for a moment. I have another one later, but I'm going to say this one now. I'm going to apologize for my team for underestimating them. Yes, I'm also going to another apology for them too. I'm into the apologies today. Yeah, I'm underestimating them. Right. Well, at the moment we're waiting for one person to do an uncommon, but unfortunately there are only 3 of us on, so that's kind of a thing. The rest of this went pretty easily. Yes, you might notice we are in lap 8. Alright, so let's take a look here. We are in lap 8. So obviously 10 gets you this individual, and lap 14 actually gets you him once ranked up. So we're actually well on our way to doing that, considering there's more than 4.5 days left in this. Now, I don't delude myself that these little quests here aren't going to get really annoying once we get over like 11 and 12 and 13. But these guys are doing a great job. And I do mean these guys are doing a great job, so I'm going to do this. My second apology is that I'm not contributing as much as I would like. Yeah, so there are reasons, but unfortunately I'm not going to use them as excuses. So I do intend to do a little bit better. I think actually I did pick up a little bit there. But I'm not going to show anybody who hasn't qualified because that would be bad. I don't want to embarrass anybody. I will say there are no zeros. Everybody has contributed a little bit. But I just wanted to make special note of those individuals who are doing a great job. And we have the usual suspects at the top. And we're doing very well. Very happy about that. Now, if somebody would just log in and hatch one uncommon, that would be quite awesome. Just saying. So that's doing very good. Yeah, we're doing very good. And obviously, I think it's we're going to get him. We might get him ranked up once. It's certainly starting to look like that. Right. So, and of course, we have the road to Olympus here. This is going to be that event. Only those individuals who finish in the first 500 will get that event. So I'm sure it'll be great for them. It's interesting is that there's nobody who's really running away with it. They all seem to be kind of like packed up together. So it's really an open field at this point, So that's kind of interesting. It's kind of like a real race, isn't it? It's like a real race. The previous time, there were 3 of them who just kind of jumped above everybody else. Not this time. There's an actual race going on, and it's quite thrilling indeed. Anyway, that's all I have new going, I believe. We still have this fellow over here, of course. I was actually looking at his heroic dungeon, and I was kind of hoping it would reset every time. No, it doesn't. It starts you right from where it is. I could do a couple more steps of him. I might do that, but I figured, you know what? He's probably going to roll around again. So, in the end, I probably end up going for him because I spent a lot of heroic orbs on him anyway. So I might as well just save them up and do them. I probably will spend them this time. There's no reason not to. Starting on a new one from scratch, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But anyway, so war. Before we talk about war, I need to talk about a correction to a mistake that I made. In the last war, in the last episode, we were fighting grumpy monsters. I stated that previously we had fought them 3 wars in a row, and we had defeated them 3 times. I was mistaken. I was contacted by the co-lead of Grumpy Monsters to remind me that they had actually beaten us the first 2 times and we won the 3rd time. And he's absolutely right. So my apologies. Of course, in this last war, we did win. And we won basically because there really wasn't a lot of participation on the other side for some reason. I won't give the final number, but whatever the reason is, maybe they're focusing on the race entirely or something like that. But it's even now. 2-2 until next we meet. All right, so let's go into the current war. And yeah, I was stalling because I don't want to go into this war because I think our winning streak is coming to an end. Yeah, we got a winning streak. It's going to be screeching to a halt here. It doesn't look as bad as it is. It really is. It's kind of much worse than it is. This combination does not work out very well for me. Okay, we got wings, we got undead, and we got darkness. So that really kind of restricts what you can use. But there's a lot of individuals who have some serious stuff here. There's a lot of the Undertaker 115s and such like that. But there were actually a couple at the front. I'm willing to bet one of them is now empty. So there's a lot of Undertaker. There's a lot of him. Where is... This was the one that I did earlier because this one was like, okay, nice and slow-ish. Obviously, that Undertaker has some speed on him, but I was able to overcome that, and I actually got all 3 coins for that. We got kind of lucky with that. You know, the deal is that the Undertaker couldn't be possessed, but the other could. The other 2 could. There's a lot of problems with that around here, by the way. All right, so this one here, I might do that for the 2nd round. I noticed that earlier, you know, saying, oh, that's kind of interesting right there. Maybe we'll do that later. I noticed that there's a scorch peg here. Why is... Oh, because there's a scorch peg with an enormous amount of support speed. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Actually, see, here's the thing about it. I was thinking about this beforehand. What if you used a whole bunch of guys who are immune to possession? The problem is that I wouldn't have any myself. But they're just way too fast. I'm not doing that one. Not doing that one. All right, let's see. Oh, Keythor. No, that's not going to work at all. I'm limited in terms of what kind of... I either have freezing with a slower freeze, or I have Baba Yaga, who's got possession. But of course... Yeah, this is kind of, this one here is way too fast. This one's way... Now, Baba Yaga herself is immune to possession. So if I used her... But she'd get both of my guys. Unless you know what, let's just throw something together here for a second. Now, the first team that I used... was this one. Right? Because it was pretty well set up for the other one. I'm wondering if I can come up with... See, for Simon, I could throw in Felix. Because not Felix... yeah, Felix. Felix is immune to possession, I believe. If not, it would be Undertaker. I don't know of anybody who's immune to possession in what is that? Fire? Hold on a second. Let's change the team for a second. No, winged. Winged. That's right. I don't know of anybody that I could use. Is he immune to possession? Ragnell, I'm wondering if we're not. I don't think so. I get confused because they have those. What's the names? Special. They have those special traits. I don't think so. The problem is that I actually have to go in to look at it, wouldn't I? All right. See, I could fix this one over here. I could just throw Undertaker in there, and he would be immune to possession. It's the thing about it is, on the other side, if he got possessed, we'd be in a lot of trouble. And then how would I attack them? Oh, just annoying. All right, I don't know. I'm not going to do this team. I have to see if I can find somebody that I can handle. Yeah, this combo does not work very well for me. What about you? Yo, you got a lot of speed. And you know the thing about Krampus? Krampus is very, very consistent with getting the freezing shadows down. He really is. And I'm just looking and seeing who's there, and I'm like, I don't want any part of that. What do we have here? Well, the speed... We might be able to do that same team that I just did. Okay, you know what? Let's try this. That team that I did this morning, I think they might work here. I think they might work here. All right, let's just do some verification here. 5,055. That might be a little bit too much. Hold on a minute. No, 57. She's got this. Okay, the key to this is to possess the other two. That's the key to it. Because the Undertaker is probably going to hit somebody really hard, probably with a stun. In my first battle, he actually went for Baba Yaga. So let's see if we can get lucky here. Because I do have another line of possession with Mordred as well, if I need it. All right. By the way, please don't miss. Okay, that worked out good. All right, we'll see what Undertaker... Okay, could you stun... Okay, that's kind of what happened the first time, and that works out very well. Okay, so now I'm just going for the damage now. Okay, we missed the Undertaker. Which is a problem, because remember, if I kill one of the other guys, he can actually resurrect. Alright, well obviously I'm going to start with this. Can I kill him? No, I can't. He's darkness. Alright, we're going to do this, and that should get rid of the other two, which could be a problem. Okay, now I have a problem. I can't possess him. Blinding doesn't stop him from rezzing. Okay, he didn't do that. That's wonderful. Alright, so I think this is over for him. And we'll just do the big one. Okay, so that worked out. Alright, so the thing about it is, in that case, you can't possess the Undertaker. You got to get the other two. That's pretty much what I did the first time. Alright, so let me see. But the thing about it is, it has to be a situation where Biddy's going to go first, and I don't think that's this situation right here. I think that we'll be frozen so that we can't do anything. So let's just move on here a little bit. That's probably way too much too. A lot of support speed there. A lot of support speed there. Oh my goodness, just too much support speed. Too much support speed. Okay, now unfortunately the Nishan's pet is just naturally faster here. Who am I going with anyway? I could either go with my own Nishan's pet, or I could go with Nick. But I mean, that's still way too fast. That is also way too fast. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of way too fast going on. Oh, what do we have here? I see something I might be able to work with. Okay, I think he's immune to possession, isn't he? I get mixed up between the non-possessable and the non-bleedable ones. You know, that's sometimes you get abomination. Okay, so that's right. Okay, so I cannot possess him. So the idea is to get the other two if I can, and maybe get a wonderful stun out of this guy down here. All right, let's put some individuals in here. Should I go with the freezing then? The problem with that is that I really like the fact that I can turn my enemies against each other, you know? Let's see. Krampus, 4-4. I think Fido was actually faster. Yeah, especially since... Yeah, I think Fido's faster. I think going for the possession might be a good idea. Alright, what are we going to do here? Is there any wild cards that I can pull out here that might do the... I could do my own Undertaker. It's probably not a bad idea. Or I could go really wild card and go Nox. That's very tempting. That's very tempting. My Undertaker is useful because he can't be possessed, and then if somebody dies, he can resurrect him. But Nox is just... He's a wild card. I have to go with him. He's the wild card. It's too bad he doesn't have wings, so I can't choose him for this one. Alright, let me see. Is there anybody here that really makes me go, oh yeah. I mean, I'd probably go with Raven. Raven's useful, but I'm thinking... Ragnar? I might go Ragnar. Yamada? Yamada would be interesting. I would hate this. I'd hate to have my guy healing the other side, though. That's the only thing. I think that he has the one where he's immune to stun. Ragnar, I think that's what he has. He is the one that he's immune to stun. And, okay, well, you know what? We got some support speed here, too, so we might as well. Actually, we got 2 support speeds. Alright, let's see how this works out. This is... I have no idea. Alright, let's go. Okay, so it really depends on what he does over there. This could turn out very badly. Okay. Okay, damage increase. Thank you. That was useful. Okay, did he just possess all of us? He didn't get... Okay, this is bad, especially with the damage increase. Could you charge? No, I didn't think so. Oh, you reset his cooldowns. That's just lovely. And of course, I noticed with your 50% okay, hold on a second. We're just going to look at this now. Yes, 50% less accurate. I noticed that you seem to get those a lot, just saying. He's going to kill all of us, isn't he? No, he killed himself. Good roll there, dude. Good roll. Okay, I have no idea what I'm going to do now. Oh, he can't do anything. That's right. He got his cooldowns reset. By the way, of course, this is over. Oh, lovely. Regeneration. This, which is kind of useless considering they all have resurrection on. And she just missed them all anyway, didn't she? Okay, well, you know what? I gambled, I lost. I gambled, I lost. Sorry about that, team. Sorry about that, team. Yeah, I gambled, I lost. So, anyway, it looks like it's going to be a tough fight. They're kind of strong and such like that. But you never know. You never know. I mean, they have attacked a bunch more than us here. Almost 20 times. So, we'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. It is a Saturday. It is a beautiful day. So, maybe a lot of people are out wherever they are. And maybe they'll come back later and we'll win. Okay, so we got that done. Let's work on some PvP. Because I got some teams here, and I need to do them, right? Let's do some teams. All right, and... oh, wow, you beat my good guys. You're a bunch of meanies is what you are. You're a bunch of meanies. Don't do that. All right, let's... actually, it drove down my trophy count, so that's okay, really, because it makes it easier for your teams to win. Because this is my team. Anyway, let's begin. Our first team was suggested by Gavin Howard. And Gavin wanted to see, we're going to go over to Thunder, and we're going to grab Alex. Next, we're going over to Water, and then we're going to grab the very large target of... He's there somewhere out. And finally, we're going with a fellow who unfortunately doesn't get as much play time as he used to because of the arrival of somebody else, and that's Bones. Alright, so let's see. Unfortunately, Alp is our... actually, I think that Alex is probably going to be faster than him, isn't he? Yeah, because Alex is naturally faster. He's also 5 levels higher, so I guess Alex is our denial. Which will probably work up the middle. That would probably work up the middle because I don't see any real denial there. And it looks like a good idea. Considering last episode, I think I'd rather not be too crafty about this. Let's try up the middle. Of course, if they have a lot of speed, especially if you have 4 arms and a lot of speed, it could go very badly. Okay, since they're not going to show us, we have to go to the effort of going... Okay, that's not a problem, considering he's 100 level, so that's not that big of a problem. Okay, so, I mean, I don't even understand why you're doing this, because I'm just going to check anyway, you know, I mean, at this point, I'm committed. I lose, okay, this guy, support speed, I don't know, he's got a support speed. I don't think it's going to help, though. I don't think it's going to help. But I mean, I don't even know why you're hiding them because I'm just going to go in and look anyway. And I can't leave this screen without losing the attack. So I don't know what you're buying by doing that. Okay, he is going next, so please make sure you do get the stuns. Alright, he's going for the stuns. Okay, and he got them, which is miraculous. In this day of missing. Yes, in a day where, by the way, have you noticed that even special skills miss when your guy has no debuffs on them and the targets have no buffs on them? It's a whole new world, isn't it? Okay, so why don't you guys just chill for a while? And he got all of them. Oh, that's such a wonderful thing. So in this case, we're going to set them on fire because I like that idea. Okay, I'm pretty sure they're all dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all actually dead at this point. But you know what? Let's just go for it. Alex needs more kill points, right? That way he can get his next achievement. Alright. What a cool idea. Can you imagine if the individual monsters had individual achievements? Put that in the game! Because that's an awesome idea. Getting gold is not an awesome idea. No, it isn't. Alright, let's go. Let's check out team number 2. Team number 2 was suggested by German Ramirez. And German wanted to see... Let's see... We're going over to metal. For a cool little guy. And we all know who he is already, don't we? Because I said little. And he's only little in stature, not in power. It's Melvin. And next we're going with somebody in fire, whom of course we can all trust. He's such a trusting fellow because it's Mordred. And finally, we're going with, yeah, it is obviously a fairly strong team, by the way. And we're going with, where is Zap? Okay, so let's find some victims here. All right, since we have Melvin, we basically hack most any we want. Do you want to go with the middle? Let's see. We got a lot of damage. We got a lot of damage. But I mean, there's no real denial there. I mean, there's, you know, like the cryotin. But I mean, some people said, oh, how can you say he's not natural denial? I mean, his base speed is very slow in comparison to somebody else. I see them as more of a second tier type of a thing. Why don't we just do that anyway? Probably be an interesting fight. You never know what can happen. Alright, let's just see what he's got. Okay, he's set up for damage. What skills does he have that he's actually going to do damage? Okay. I just don't understand. I'm guessing he probably took the single target attack. The one that you can use a lot. I think it's got a 1-round cooldown. But he must have the big freeze because he took a big old stamina on him. I don't see strength on him. I would put health on him. That's what I did. Alright, what do we have on you? 1 damage, 1... Oh, you must have... Okay, and stamina. Oh, you're giving stamina. Okay, that's fine. And what do we have over here? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that kind of works. He's got damaging attacks. Alright, so that's not so bad. Alright, so obviously none of them are going to match Melvin's speed. It should be interesting to see them use all those damage ruins. Not that one. On each other. Why did you miss him? Ugh. Okay, why don't we just start chopping down the mountain here? Okay, missing. It's a thing. See, here's the thing. Unless I can actually kill them all, I really don't want to kill him because I want them to freeze. I want him to freeze all of his friends, so he doesn't have that to use against us. Let's just do this. So I kind of want to. I might be able to just kill all of them, which would be nice. Actually, I'm going to target him up here. I mean, if I could just end the fight right now, it does look like I could just end the fight right now. Okay, unless, of course, he missed. Alright, and just a little tap on you. Alright, now we're going to see if Zap actually hits all of them. I'm guessing he does, but as I said, I've seen specials missing. Okay, he got it. Okay, Mordred didn't get a chance to do anything, but he got to watch wanton destruction, so he's happy with that. Alright, spin! It'll be food or money, you know it is. Food or food, okay. Oh, actually it'll be a Trevor, a couple of Trevor cells. That's fine. Maybe Trevor will be upgraded someday and it'll be awesome. Or maybe he'll be part of something. Who knows? Alright, let's go with team number 3. Team number 3 was suggested by Mr. Teleport YT. And Mr. Teleport YT wanted to see a team which we have seen before. But he did actually use the names, so there's something original going on there. So we're going to start with Freddy. And then we're going to go over to... I must have missed him. Oh, there he is. Bido. Stop me if you haven't picked up the pattern yet, by the way. And then over here. And then we're going for... the real boss, Hagar. Alright, so obviously Nishan, Nishan's pet, Nishan's bodyguard. As like I said, we've seen the scene before, but he did use all of the names, so... Alright, let's see. Who do we want to have them beat up on? Obviously, we're using Possession. So why don't we do the one on the left with the Temerian? No, let's not do that one. The one up the middle doesn't seem very interesting, so I don't want to do that. The one on the other one, I'd rather not. So, I mean, we could probably beat that one up the middle unless they have insane stuff. It's just, it doesn't seem fun, you know? Let's have some fun. I'm seeing fun on the right. Actually, he's immune to possession, isn't he? That's, No, actually, I think he's immune. Is he immune to possession, or is he immune to poison? You know what? Let's just do it anyway. As I said, let's have some fun. I'm sorry if I lose with your team, but I want to have some fun. Alright, so let's see. If memory serves me correctly... Oops, he's immune to possession. Okay, this could turn out very badly. Yeah, this could turn out very badly. At least he got the other two. The chances are he's going to get my two. Oh, I know, Hagar is immune. That's right. Unfortunately, it looks like... Is Freddy going first? No, he's not. I'm wondering if Hagar has something she can do to fix this. Applies Dart Trigger. Gives evasion. Immunity to possession. There we go. There we go. And damage. And did she give shield? Oh, no, he gave us a shield. That's right. Okay, let's start with some satanic flames. Okay, you know what? This is not actually a bad idea since he does have a damage boost on him right now. So let's do this. Okay, and he had to go. He was nice enough to buff us before leaving, though. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're dead next round, so this is your last... That's your last turn. Yeah, so that's pretty weak there, dude. Pretty weak. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, you just took all the buffs off of Freddy. Why did you do that? Don't take all the buffs off of Freddy. That's just mean. Alright, we're gonna do... Dark Weakness. I want that guy weak to darkness. Because after all, I got 3 dark creatures here, right? Okay, what is... Okay, this one here will give possession. Most importantly, it will do damage. Enhanced damage. And he's back under our control again. Let me think. That's gonna hurt. Another dot. Actually, I think it just stacks the darkness on again. Yeah, you're gonna be dead really soon. Especially if you hit yourself in the head like that. You know what? He's actually going to take a round off. Because as I understand it, Hagar needs some extra souls. Would you provide that to her, please? Yes, she needs some extra souls for her little experiments. Okay, so there we go. That worked out very well. The team, I don't know if that team is lost. It's just, it's the one that's put together well. It's because it's got like everything it needs, you know? So that's kind of good too. All right. All right. Well, you know, the Atom one isn't so bad. If you look at Atom himself as the denial, you know? That one doesn't work out too badly. All right. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go into... Oh, I think I need to step out for a moment and do over here and do this and grab that and then pop back in and then, like I said, pop back in. And let's go with our final team. Our final team was suggested by Chago Carrillo. Hope I said that right. And Chago wanted to see... Let's see. We're going over to... around here, and this is going to be, where is Rocky? And next we're going with, we don't have to look too far for this because it's going to be Tara. And finally, someone who doesn't get picked very often. I hope I got ruins for him, because you know I didn't actually check. Oops. Yeah, he's got. Oh yeah, you know what? He's got 2 locked ruin slots. All right, so we have Quint. But he does have 2 locked ruin slots, which is kind of the reason I don't use him very often. Because he got some good damaging stuff, especially against water. Alright, obviously with Tara we have a massive denial advantage. So we can afford to get a little bit crazy here. Rocky can give... I'm counting on Shork as all my damage though, ain't I? Because I gotta make sure he doesn't die, because that could end up going very badly. I'm thinking we try... I don't... Yeah, I can put her together on the right, but I don't know what she does. Yeah, let's just do that anyway. Like I said, we have a massive denial advantage here, so I'm hoping we can take advantage of it. Alright, so let's see what we have. Yes, okay. Strength? Okay. Alright. Whoa, you have no speed on you at all. Don't you have some denial stuff? Okay, I don't know. I've seen people pour strength onto her, especially the 115. So I mean, well, she's not really very fast, but then again, she doesn't have any speed on her at all, and I don't know if there. See, that's a good speed if there's no effects on it. See, there's no group 1 here. Okay, and you just have that. That's not bad. I mean, I don't think he's got a life problem, but that's not bad. That means her speed is not actually very bad at all. So. I was under the impression that she had denial-like stuff. I don't know. I'm going to have to put her together. I'm currently working on a new habitat. I'm very close to being able to get another one. So I'm hoping I'll be able to do a whole bunch of putting together and hatchings fairly soon. All right, let's go. Let's see how this works out. We are very heavily dependent on Shork for damage, though. All right, so obviously we're going to do this. Now, if we get a special, we might be in a lot of trouble. Oh, does she have one of those? What was that? Oh, she gave herself a damage boost. 25%. I guess it's a no stamina one? Okay, it's a no stamina one. Okay, so let's see. What does you got here? He doesn't need the water hater. He doesn't need the water hater. It's not necessary. It's a shame. Water would have been very nice to go after here. Okay, bait preparation. Very heavy damage to 1. Applies daze. Splitting. That does moderate damage to everybody. That's probably not a bad place to start. So why don't we do that? Okay, don't miss. Alright, let's think. They're all hardened, but I have to go for the stuns. Okay, wow, that's kind of awesome right there. Just saying. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Because I think that's a really great idea. Okay, so stabby stabby. Do I work on getting rid of... She on the bottom is probably extremely dangerous, but if she's all alone, I think she'll be less dangerous. I am actually rather concerned with him. Because I don't want Orc Wave! Okay, with a damage boost and accuracy, which apparently special skills now need. Okay, deals massive special damage, applies bleeding. That sounds great. Quint is going, see, I'm awesome. Get my rune slots open. Put me in. Okay, so the Dungeon Keeper's already dead. I don't have to worry about her. Unless, of course, she goes first and she heals or something. I don't know what she does. But she's not. She's going to be all alone. All right, let's just whack her in the head. She still doesn't have any stamina. And you're dead. Chill? Okay, that worked out pretty good. Stabby stabby. Okay, that all worked out great. Thanks to Shork. Shork definitely did the job. Quint, I should say. Quint. Oh, you should use his name. You know, I should use his name when I'm praising him. Yeah, he's one of those guys I have to remember to open up the... Because if there had been a water individual in there, he's just utterly deadly. Because he gets the water hater and then immediately gets another turn. So he can immediately act on a water creature. So, whew, just really good against water creatures. Anyway, I think that's going to be it. We got our teams in and we get the race going. And let's just check. I'm sure somebody's coming into the hatch in the meantime. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a shame. I gotta see if I can get in there and help immediately. So we're moving right along, as you can see, moving right along. We're like halfway point there in 8. So we're doing very well. Most awesome indeed. Hopefully you guys are doing well too. I think that's it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.